Part of a statewide media effort to change the way we report on suicide. While the word suicide has long been taboo in news reporting, we've been explaining all week why that needs to change, and one point makes it clear why.
When we tell stories of hope and recovery, when we tell stories about suicide prevention, that those stories can actually decrease suicide rates, can actually make communities safer.
We have been proud to play a role in this effort, and it's going to continue well into the future. If you want to hear much more about why this effort is so important, download and listen to our Breaking the Silence, Shining a Light on Suicide podcast. It's available right now on coin.com, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. While today brings an end to our week of Breaking the Silence on Suicide, it's the first day of changing how we're reporting on the public health emergency.
These stories of hope and recovery that we're committing to tell can be life-changing for anyone who's experiencing distress. Elise Haas sits down with a Portland man who was once suicidal and is now a survivor.
We feel low.
Steve Harris grew up here in Portland, living a comfortable life. He doesn't have a dramatic background. He says this is the case for a lot of people with addiction. He started drinking and smoking weed in high school.
As time went on, that really became my focus.
To the outside world, Steve was doing just fine, but eventually life became unmanageable.
And my drinking became where I couldn't control it.
He'd gone to get treatment, but didn't apply the positive coping skills. And one night, he found himself alone in a park, drinking a six-pack.
And I realized, man, I can't not drink.
That was the night Steve thought of suicide. He wrote a note, but his wife found it and called for help. Days later, Steve checked into an inpatient treatment center. He sobered up, but it cost him his marriage. He stayed sober for nearly 2 years, but he wasn't practicing what he'd learned in treatment. He drank again. Thoughts of suicide came back.
I don't really remember all of it because I was intoxicated, but I remember picking up the phone and starting to call places.
The next morning, Steve went to a support meeting, then another one that afternoon.
I did something that really changed everything. Is I went up to someone and I said, I drank last night and I don't know what to do.
He asked for help and met his new mentors.
They talked to me and I listened to them, and they knew what they were talking about, that there was hope.
They told him doing a few simple things every day, like making his bed, would lead to change.
But I sleep in a sleeping bag, and they said, straighten out your sleeping bag.
To this day, Steve still does those little things to remind himself of his recovery. He reads a couple of daily passages, he puts a coin in his pocket to hold, and he makes his bed. Today, he has a lovely home with his wife of more than 20 years.
I'm happy, I'm sober, and that I can get through whatever happens today. And most days are really good.
Well, Steve says that he has the life he has today because of the mentors he met back in 1989, and they told him to pay it forward. That's why he's sharing his recovery story with you. To read more about his full journey, just head to coin.com.